Hey everybody, today we're here in Gadsden, Alabama. I'm excited to be here, but it's early yet, probably about 3:30. I think this actually starts at 4, but there's a lot of cars already here, and I may be wrong. I've seen opposing times on the internet about when the show starts. But anyway, we are here in downtown Gadsden where they've shut down the streets, and they're having their monthly car show, which is the first Friday night of each month. And I think this is the last one of the year, being October. But anyway, a lot of cars have showed up here, and I'm excited to get out here and take a look and see who's here. And we want y'all to join us, and let's take a look around out here and see what we find. Definitely not a shortage of nice cars out here tonight, lined up in the street. Here's a 66 Chevy Super Sport. Nice maroon color there. Big block. It says it's a 427 here on the placard they've got out front here. Looks like a factory 4-speed in here. And original appearing interior. Now this is a nice car, added a few aftermarket gauges down there. Oh yeah, that's a good looking Chevy right there. Better shot of that card out front here. Wow, this is nice. It says built for fun in memory of Dalton Jr. and Johnny B. Parks, owner Roger Dale Parks, in God We Trust. Well, that's nice. I like that. Mustang, I guess 64.5 to 66, somewhere in that area there. I thought it was red. Now at the side it looks more orange here, I believe. Look at the two-tone pony interior he's got in here. Jeep Renegade there. Looks like it's in really good condition. Here's a bright yellow 55 post here. Wow, take a look at the interior in this one. That looks like the soft leather on those seats right there. I actually like the yellow. I actually have a yellow Camaro that's has black stripes on it. Cars are still coming into town back here. Here's a 68 glossy black, and between the shine of the wheels and the shine of the paint, that's a really good looking car there. Still original looking on the inside. And a 383 stroker engine there. Here's a Studebaker pickup truck. I have no idea the year model. I would guess probably early 50s. But these trucks, I don't think it's been shopped, but the design of these trucks, the cab, seems to be lower than most Fords and Chevys. They always look to me like they got a chomp, even when they don't. I do see he's removed the door handles on this one. Kind of a satin black. Added a hood scoop on here. Wow, look at that 56 Chevy right there, and that red and silver looks really good together. As you can see, he's definitely upgraded the engine compartment from what it would have been here in 56. And the interior is definitely upgraded in here. There's the critter getter right there. Now you like the artwork on this delivery van here. That's a different dog than what's on the other side, I think. No, it's not even a dog on the other side. Let me go back and look. Donkey on this side, I think, or horse. It's a fun little delivery van there. What? Look at this right here. Here's a, what about a 69 through 72 Corvette that they've done some modification here, as you can see. It's like a Corvette wagon. When was the last time you saw one of these? And are those Pontiac taillights in the back here? That's really something. Okay, here's another Corvette. They haven't turned this one into a station wagon though. Little convertible, mid 60s. I'm gonna guess 63. Yeah, you got 63 on the tag back there. I'm thinking 63 had this washboard hood, but I'm not certain if it was only on that year model. Got a little 67 Camaro here. One that started the whole line of Camaros there. Here's a mid-80s square body Chevy. And this in really good shape to be four-wheel drive. This even has the wood bed in it back here, which they were disappearing, by this time for the most part. Nice bright yellow and black in it. And this will be a 74 through 77, somewhere in that era. 75.
Chubbs, it's 75? Yeah.
All right, 75, Mom. Roxanne from the Goofy movie. Wow. Here's a newer Dodge Challenger that's got a Joker theme on here. I guess that's why they got the purple accents and purple lights there. I don't know how well they're showing up on the camera, but they got a tag that says ha 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 on there. Joker 392 is the tag on here. Did a good bit of customizing to this one. Made it pretty neat. Why so serious? Here's another mid-70s Corvette. You can see he's got those classic T-tops out. Neat little Volkswagen Bug. I think we seen him rolling in a minute ago. And this will be a late 60s, early 70s Ford pickup here. were these called? Was it SSR? Kind of like the factory hot rod pickup truck from Chevrolet. Or, yeah, I think it's SSR. Really good paint on this black 55 right here. Another one of the mid-70s Corvettes here. Several of those here tonight are on this end of the street anyway. Here's a little MG sports car. Got the real wire wheels on it. Well, that one's in really good condition, isn't it? Okay, I wanted one of these when I was a teenager, but there's no way I could afford it back then. I really like those wheels. That nose looks really good on this one too. A lot of times these older cars, those soft noses get out of shape, but that one looks really good. Here is this 69 Camaro here. It's got a Z28 badging on it. It's not a 302 though, that is a 454. It says turbojet 540 horsepower. Got that dual gate shifter here. I actually expected to see a manual. That's okay. Got a traffic jam here. That Ford pickup there. I actually like those color matching wheels with beauty rings on there. Now, I got a buddy, he can look at the Ford truck and tell you in just a second exactly what it is. And I'm not that good at these. I'm just gonna say late 60s, early 70s on the year. The tag says 69, so I guess it's 69.
Don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble. It says too fancy. You can see it's got a log for a bumper there. You got a steer head, and I can see there's light bulbs in there so its eyes light up. Clean that Blazer is right there. That's a nice pickup, isn't it? Another Blazer here. Little AMC Pacer. Used to call them the fish tank because of all the glass around it there. It's an Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible. Well, that's in good condition, isn't it? It's a big old Olds 98. Really clean little S10. I guess mid-90s, maybe. Now we got a few Mustangs here. Here's a California Special. Good looking car though, isn't it? And here's a kind of an orangish yellow or yellowish orange Mustang. Here's a little bit older Cobra Mustang. Again, I don't know the year model, maybe mid-90s. Okay, year on this one's easy because it's got a tag says 68 on here.
I'm hoping that we're wrong at Van be back in session and it's not there still being a car for us.
Be hard to miss that Camaro right there, wouldn't it? That's a really bright green metal flake. Well, those aftermarket gauges look really good in there, don't they? Got that houndstooth interior. Satin black 57 post here. And right here, this is maybe 73, 74 Chevelle. You don't see a lot of these. Years ago, they used to make a, I think a Laguna 3, maybe what they called it. But anyway, it had striping that went over the wheel wells and down by the rocker panels. It actually looked good. We updated this from 74 though, didn't it? If this is a 74. Here's the orange 57 post. Nice carpeted trunk. Got a picture of Christ there and the Last Supper back here in the back. I also noticed he's got a flag with a cross made into it. That's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't see that. Look at the there where the bullets are there on the hood, the stripes coming back from them. That's pretty good right there. You know, I'm wondering now why I hadn't seen that more often. That's pretty neat. newer Camaro there. Got some graphics on it. You barely can't make it out, but there's a skull right there in the inside there. You know, 30 years from now, they're going to look at these cars and say, man, that's awesome. The owner told me the name of this Camaro is actually named Casper.
Yeah, this one's name is Casper. The one I had before, his name was Elysium, and it was blue. It was like that color blue.
Oh, so you had one before this?
I did. It was a 2016 model. It was an RS. This one's a 2SX. It's got the LS3 engine in it, like the Corvette's got.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so.
Well, that's really neat. And these panels back here on the back, they reflect different colors.
They do. They reflect blue,
Yeah, you
gold,
can see a little
green,
bit in the
purple,
camera as I change angles a little bit.
Yeah, you can see it kind of reflecting.
That's really neat.
Thank you.
Okay, here's a little Subaru named Circuit. As you can see all the circuitry going on here on the side there. It does have the wing spoiler on here, I see. And this also features a skull on the hood there that I almost lost in the circuitry pattern there. It's cool. And here's a Camaro Super Sport. I call this one the Exorcist, and I see it's got one of the wing spoilers on there also. And here's a Smoking the Bandit style Trans Am. Got those T-top and the, I guess, snowflake wheels on there. Smoking the Bandit at the movie theaters when I was a teenager, and as soon as the movie was over, I drove straight to the Pontiac place and looked at some of these Trans Ams. Couldn't afford one, but I did look at them. Good looking red Camaro. Look like factory seats, but look like they might have added a little extra padding on here. And look at that, it's automatic on the column.
Because of the way it does all this.
Truck there with the sun shining on it. It's beautiful out here.
It is. It really is.
Okay, here's the front of that red truck I showed you a minute ago. Got a big block in here. This 66 Chevy right next to it here. See, he's got 427 badging on it there. It is a manual transmission. Boy, this looks very original, very nice in here. That is a sharp Chevy right there. I like the rally wheels on there too. Okay, is this over here? This is a 67 over here, I think. Nice. Well, let me take a look. I'm still 66. So I'll look at the front or back. I can't hardly tell sometimes. Again, this one's really original looking in here. 427 badging on this one also. And there it is. Looks like the same engine. You see he's got the chain tie downs on there to help with hold it down, I guess, in there. Those chains probably come in handy if you ever broke a motor mount or something in there. Keep it from twisting. 69 Z28 that looks unrestored.
I thought an actual 396 had the badge for it and everything. Alright, cool.
Getting a pretty good turnout of people out here looking at the cars that showed up. Here's like a 64, 65 Chevelle there. This will be a, what, 66 or 67? Little Chevy 2 Nova.
End of November.
Little Bronco 2s, you don't see those very often. And a lot of this late 90s, early 2000s Camaro here. This is really in good condition here. Toyota Land Cruiser, you really don't see those very often. A really popular vehicle back in the day. And look at there, there's a dune buggy even. Here's an 86 Toyota four-wheel drive pickup truck. It's what I bought my son for his first vehicle. I bought him a red one. And we did sell it eventually, but it was a lot rougher shape when we sold it than when we bought it. Because again, it's your first car. He kind of abused it a little bit. $396 in this Chevelle here. The two-tone interior in here, this red and black. Looks good, doesn't it? Here's a Toyota Supra. And a train's coming by. But I think this is like maybe late 80s. But I used to go look at these two. These are sharp little cars. Check out the interior on this little Mustang here. And there's some type of little army truck they've made there. There's a blue and silver 55 post there. And I don't know what year model this Corvette will be here. Here's another one of the Bandit style Trans Ams. '64 Ford Galaxy, and this is a four-door. It looks really good though. It's four-door hardtop here. That interior kind of reminds me of T-Bird interior. Here's a little Pontiac Sotus. And you remember these and the Saturn Sky come out together. They're kind of cousin cars, I guess you call them. Wow, look at this old Corvette right here. Really nicely restored mid-60s Chevy pickup. I really like that dark green too. I'm guessing maybe a 283 in there, maybe a 327. Oh yeah, this is very nice. Original looking in here. Black green jumps out on those bed strips there too, don't it, between the wood. There's another Ford pickup again. I don't know the year model. Had like those GT wheels on that Mustang there. I think that's a good look. This one has the pony in the interior in here also. Here's the old Chevy truck that's been cleared, sanded down, looks like. Happy Oaks Farm. Now this 58 Chevrolet right here, it is just a gorgeous car. Really nice interior.
I know it's your kind. It's beautiful.
So it's got the dual antennas on it there.
You didn't have to tell us that, so we still did.
It is the Impala model, so it has the extra tail light back here, and it does have that chrome up there above the back glass, which is a Impala feature. That red 58 come right after this 57 in the Chevrolet line. As you can see, this turquoise blue one is just really a beautiful car also. Oh, really clean under here. And really nice in here also. Still automatic on the column. Red square body. I can see from here they've done an engine change on it. And they got some wide tires back there. I can't tell if he tubbed it or not. Maybe it's a pretty wide tire. Inside here in the cab though looks pretty stock. Another Trans Am. It does have the snowflake wheels on it. It's a 69 Camaro that's got a little different shade of blue on it that I normally see. I'm hesitant to name colors, but I'm gonna call this a light powder blue. It may be completely wrong, so I don't want nobody to get mad at me if I misidentified it, but it's a pretty car. Look, he's won quite a few awards with this one too, it looks like. Yeah, I like that color, y'all. I like those wheels too he's got on there. Really nice looking vehicle right here. Hey, look at the little doodlebug convertible there. I think everybody's probably got a doodlebug story in life or Volkswagen Beetle. Mid-60s Chevy pickup here. I'm thinking this is actually early 60s. I don't know when Square grill again, with a square around the lights. 64.5 Nova there. Really bright red. Really cushioned these seats, it looked like. Okay, inside of here is a Dodge Charger, early 70s somewhere. You don't see a lot of these, but they're starting to show up more and more at the car shows. Here's a Buick Turbo Coupe. This one does still retain that V6 turbocharged engine too. A lot of times they get swapped out. There's a lot of cars here. I hadn't even been down through this area, down through there. I hear something coming up behind me. Here's a 48 model Ford pickup truck here. This one still wears white walls. There's a yellow and white 55 post. Looking here, he's got houndstooth interior in here. Does have the bumper caps on this one. And the rocker panel trim too. This one's loaded up. Oh, that's a pretty mid 60s pickup there. And look at the engine swap he's done in here. Really clean looking in there, isn't it? Windows are up, but you can tell he's got a really nice leather seat in there, brown leather, and aftermarket gauges. Now look at the exhaust ports back here. And here's a big old 58 or 59 Chevy that's jacked up there. Here's a Monte Carlo. Now I'm thinking this is a 71 model, but again, this is another car that's starting to show up more and more at car shows. And I'm glad. I always thought this was a good looking body. Started making Monte Carlos in 1970, and they stayed this way till 72. And then, you know, in 73, they went to that great big long car. I think back then they called it a personal luxury car or something. What's this, a Buick or Oldsmobile? It's Oldsmobile. 442 badging on it there. See this one here parked on the sidewalk here. Another 69. Got those ashtray hoods on it. Hood on it. Little square body been lowered there. Wow, that's not factory. That looks really good. I'm guessing this is early 50s pickup here. Okay, we've seen some 66 Chevelles. I think this is the first 67 that we came across. From the side, they looked very similar, but front end, back end is a little different on them. This has got the 283 small block in there. Yeah, this is all stock looking in here. Looks very original. Pontiac GTO Judge. Always like that striping on there.
It hit the airwaves, kind of playing all over the world. I got a notification, so I was pretty excited. But we got a lot of things happening.
And this, I guess, Hugger Orange Camaro back here is about the same color. Might be a little darker.
We got this little QR code.
Got a big block in here. Got 396 badging on the fender there. There's a nice late 60s, early 70s Corvette there. '72 model. Check out the Volkswagen camper van there. Four-wheel drive truck backing in over there. Probably park about anywhere he wants to in that over there. I like this big rig headlight right here. It looks really original, those hubcaps on there. I bet it's a really comfortable ride. Oh yeah, that's nice right there. When they have this, they call this a Landau roof when they do it like that. The padded roof there. Yeah, this is a beautiful 55 convertible right here. I mean, absolutely beautiful. It's turquoise and white. I guess I'm saying turquoise. That may not be that color. Just like it might be a little lighter. But look at that right there. That is so sharp in there. The hood here. Well, that's really nice. Custom console in there. Big padded leather seats. Tell you what, you're ready to cruise on Saturday night in this. LS2 there on the trunk deck back there. And here's a nice 69 Camaro. Those aren't old style American mags, but they're very similar. And I do like those wheels on there. Still got the houndstooth interior, dual gate shifter. Here's an RS, so as you can see, it's got the hideaway headlights, which is part of the RS package. That blue pickup there. Really nice. Has houndstooth interior in it too, just like that Camaro we just looked at. Here's a 1970 Chevelle Super Sport. These were really popular back in the day. I had a couple of friends who owned these. Blue on the Camaro right there. I mean, that is really, really bright. Upgraded the seats there. I believe it's an aftermarket front end he's got on the front there. It looks really good though, doesn't it? Here's another one, the 67 Chevelle, service side of it. Showing 454 on the breather there. And there's a Trans Am. It's a little older than the others we saw. This was before they went to the 4 headlight system. This is a 1970 model. Hey, I like the striping on there. There's another Camaro that's not quite as dark as the one we saw a minute ago. He's got the same style seats though. There's those Chevrolet right here. Well, that's really nice in there, and it got the aftermarket gauges, custom console, custom interior. Well, that's really nice. You can tell from the front there, but it is a convertible. '53 model. Smith and Sons rat rods. Old International. This Corvette here's got several creatures here on the under the hood there. Like it had a hard day. 1970 Chevy pickup truck. Burgundy color. I like those rally wheels. That's a classic golf cart there coming up the street. This classic 55 Chevrolet. I'm gonna call this orange and black because it looks more orange than red to me. That's really clean looking. Wow, look at the interior here. Black and got the orange insets in there. Yeah, that looks really comfortable right there. Custom console. Hey, here's another one of the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams there. Here's a Mustang Mach 1. This will be a 69 model right here. Always like that little wing spoiler on the back there on this fastback. Couple of mid-80s Camaros here. Are both of them IROCs? No, the white one's an IROC and the other one's a Z28. Now, this is a custom build right here. It says the Rust car. And it was hand built. I talked to the owner, and I think part of it started from a Studebaker. Yeah, this is very, very custom right here. This is the only one. Look at the octagon steering wheel there. So if you haven't seen this one, then you haven't seen one. It's really dark blue with a Challenger. I don't think that's purple. It could be.
Anyway, so I was asking her, she said, well, some ladies open or people thing or whatever.
Here's an orange one parked right beside of it here. Well, I like that black stripe against that orange. That looks really good. Got the 440 Magnum badge in there on the hood. And it is a manual transmission with that pistol grip shifter there too. They both have the color matching headlights there. Got custom breather he made there. Reading on that truck right there. I can't remember seeing the one painted this color before. Get a shot of the front end a minute ago on this hand-built car right here.
65.
So that's what the front end looks like. If you want to see more about that car, he gave me a card. I think it says rustcar.50webs.com. There's a 64 Chevrolet Impala. And this beside this Shelby Mustang Super Snake GT500. It's Cobra here on the side. You see the big block letters where it says Shelby on the back. I always thought that looked really cool on there. So this is a Super Snake. It's showing GT500, 725 horsepower. It's a lot of power. And they sound really good. Got that factory supercharger on it there. This little 66 convertible here. And we got another Chevy Mustang here.
See, I've got an old race.
This one has the Carroll Shelby signature there on the dash. Here's a Chevrolet. I'm thinking it's late 40s, maybe. I think the dog here might be older than the late 40s. Okay, and it's beside this Ford. I'm thinking it's early 50s. I like it when they got a tag that's got the year model on it. It helps me cheat. Well, this is a pretty nice car, isn't it? Orange Chevy Nova right here. It says Rally Nova on the stripe there. It says it's a 72 model. And got a big block in here. And we got a little Mustang over here beside him. Got that luggage rack on there, which I always thought that little extra dash of chrome there helped out. Plus, it is very useful. Oh, look, he's got a custom interior in this one. Added some aftermarket gauges. Custom console. $289. And it looks like wheels from a later model Mustang there. This car show attracts a lot of people down here to the area, and it's really some nice cars down here. Here's a square body GMC. I saw it down the side street here, so I had to walk over here. I had a red one like this. Mine was Chevrolet, but I really did enjoy driving that truck. 38. Since it's got the big 38 in the trunk back here. And it is a Chevrolet. Nice four-wheel drive. It's really a nice pickup truck. Flat interior there. That Chevelle right there, doesn't that look good? Blacked out wheels. The chrome rims there. Around the edges, that looks really good. It is a 70 model. Showing 502 on the engine there. Green and black Camaro there. 68 model. Yeah, it is a beautiful car. Oh, it does look really good. Really good. I got to pick up my pace a little bit because it's getting later and some of the cars are already starting to leave and I haven't made it to the other end. So I'm going to have to speed up a little bit. See, I haven't even been down to this end down through here, but this is a huge monthly car show they have here. A 69 passed back a while ago. Here's a 1970 model. Yeah, it's one of my favorite body styles of the older Mustangs here. Mercury there.
Okay, they're not playing. That's why we don't hear it.
Cadillac there. Got Elvis sitting in the back there. We got some Ferraris. We got that green Oldsmobile over there. Yellow Mustang there with yellow striping on it. Looks pretty good. There's a Starliner over on the other side of it. Here's the Chevy four-wheel drives over here. Pretty little Firebird. There's a 52 Oldsmobile. Still got the original motor in there, looks like. There's a little AC Cobra. Got the racing number and everything. Wow, look at that little black coupe over there on the other side. That's really short. I think it's black. There's another Cobra over there. They're everywhere. A lot of times in the car shows, whenever one starts leaving, they all follow suit. So that's the reason I started picking up my pace. He's getting a police escort out. Oh, there's several Cobras up here. cabs, or if that's what you call them, that's what I've heard them called before anyway. Jeep trailer to pull behind this Jeep. Must be Jeep Row back here because there's a lineup of Jeeps down through this area here. That's Big Deborah over there, and this got skeletons all over it. It just blew fire out the back of it there. There it goes. There's old Studebaker, and it's a wagon, ain't it? Yeah. Now, I saw one of these Studebaker wagons not too long ago. I think it was our Cleveland, Tennessee video, but the back here, the roof actually slid back, or toward the front, I guess you'd say, back from me, but and this whole area was open air back here. I had never seen that before that I can remember. The General Jeep, it says. A couple of big skeletons. Is that Pumpkinhead up there? Light blue 62 Chevrolet here. Chrome accents he added to the hood there. Isn't that old movie theater cool there? Another Shelby Mustang here. Oh, coupe there in the lights of the movie theater here. There's somebody brought their Porsche out here. And here's a newer Corvette, and their tag says Whiplash. See all this walking down that other side over a minute ago. Another 67 Chevelle. Nice square body. Like that color blue.
Oh, it's looking pretty good over there. I see it red down here.
Nice red and white mid-60s Ford pickup. Looks like he's about to leave. Daytona or something. I don't know anything about these cars other than I seen them. Hey, here's a Shelby GT350. Looks like a pale green with a gray striping on it. But here it says powered by Voodoo. As you know, they call this the Voodoo engine in here. I think it's the one that's got the flat plane crank that gives it a really distinctive sound. That convertible I saw from the other side of her a while ago, little roadster. What is this right here? Is that like a 69 Grand Prix or somewhere in that area? It says SJ. I think that means it's got the 455 engine in it. I think the Model J had the big block 400. Or at least my Model J Grand Prix, mine was a 71 model. And it had the big block 400 in it. Couple of convertibles there. There's another convertible, white with a I guess gray or silver coat over there. Look at that. I didn't even know Pontiac made four-wheel drive cars. You learn something new every day, don't you? And I'm kidding, I did know Pontiac didn't make four-wheel drive cars. Somebody put this body on the four-wheel drive chassis. It was very different, that's for sure. It was actually pretty cool looking. If you want to turn heads, this'll do it for sure. Green Oldsmobile we saw from me walking up the other side a while ago. It is a 442 W30. Here's a bright red 69. LS swap in there. Updated the seating in here, got little boasters on the side there. Big old four-door Cadillac. Ford convertible. Really clean looking. Nice Pontiac convertible there. I don't know what they're doing here, but they're handing out lightsabers or something over here in the street.
At least 2 minutes.
Okay, y'all, we've looked at a lot of cars. It's starting to get late. There's still a lot more cars here. I thought when a few started leaving, they would probably all leave, but everybody's hanging out around, which is a good thing. But I'm going to hang around and try to get shots of a few of them as they're pulling out. But let me go ahead and say I appreciate you watching the channel, and if you hadn't subscribed, I would appreciate it. Okay, I just shot some confetti over there. So anyway, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you would do that. We are here in Gadsden, but we are on our way to Mississippi for Cruising the Coast. So I will probably get this video up tomorrow, and if you're seeing it, then be on the lookout for Cruising the Coast coming up. But again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can catch you in another one, but until then, may God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one, I hope. Bye.